Hello.
It's a miracle.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How are you?
I'm fine. I'm happy.
Happy?
Yeah.
It's like yesterday.
Oh, what?
May I know why?
My girlfriend is with me right now.
Ah, are you in Santa Ana?
No, I am in Ciudad Arce. I have to travel to Santana and pick my girlfriend up.
Ah, pick her up. Okay, nice. Do you have plans for the weekend?
I I told you before that
Did
she
you?
will cook pupusas.
Oh yeah. Is it this weekend or
Yeah.
tonight?
No, it's for tomorrow.
Ah, it's for tomorrow. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that I asked you to bring me some pupusas.
But I have to.
Yeah.
Well, I can send you by Uber Eats.
Yeah, sure. Well, yeah, you can do that. Okay, this is Sibel. How are you today?
Oh, really good.
Yeah, tired or not tired?
A little bit, a busy day. I have a very busy day, very busy. Yeah, and I need to continue after the class.
Oh,
But
yeah?
yeah, I have to do a lot of things after the
For
class.
your business?
No, it's a situation around my family.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, and the class ends at 9. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let's see. I'm gonna share my screen and we're going to keep talking about the same topic that we were discussing yesterday in class, which is the historical present. Let's see. Okay. So remember that we were reading this story about how Mateo and Brian got lost, right? So then we discuss about the historical present. So let's see, Sibel, what do you remember about that?
Historical present is when you want to emphasize some situation in the past, and when you want to put more attention in the story that you are talking about.
Exactly, Sibel. Thank you. Let's see, David, what do you remember from the historical present?
In this kind of story, I remember that sometimes when you are trying to remember or recap a moment or try to tell a story, by the way, sometimes you focus in a way to try to give exactly the details about what happened in that moment.
Uh-huh. And
For
what is
example,
something that we do with the verbs?
they always are in the base form. Try it. Don't change the moment in that time.
We change the time.
No, not exactly, because you are trying to don't change what happened in that moment. To try to be specific to that thing. Basically, that add some a specific detail as a dramatic moment.
Okay. So when we are telling a story, what tense do we use in English? Do we use the present tense? Do we use the simple past? Do we use the present perfect? What tense do we usually use?
Mostly we used to try to remember or try to retell an history or a moment. Yeah, we can use present perfect, but sometimes it's common to use simple past.
Okay, good. Thank you very much, David. Sibel, so if I want to make a story more dramatic, what can I do?
Use it, that I say, using some phrases in present
In present,
yeah, for emphasize some part of the story.
To emphasize, okay, some parts of the story, yeah, and make it more dramatic, more vivid, and attract the reader's attention, right? Okay,
Yes.
so let's see. Now, after we read the story, we have this exercise. Sibel, can you hear me? Can you help me with the instructions, please?
Okay. Read more of their conversation. Change the underlined verbs to the simple present or present continuous to make the story more dramatic. Then listen and check your answers.
Your answers, Okay, so we have the first sentence. David?
The first sentence.
Sentence?
Brian, yeah. And all of a sudden, we heard this noise.
So this is still part of the conversation between Mateo and Brian and Kim, right? So Brian says, yeah, and all of a sudden we hear this noise. So we have the verb in the past, but to make it more dramatic, we change it to the present. And that way it becomes here. Now, Sibel, read the next sentence and change the verbs that are underlined to the present, okay?
Okay. And I look over at Brian and I see his face was white and he is starting to run fast.
Okay. Let's see. David, continue reading.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was, well, it was a weird noise.
I mean, it was a weird noise. Okay. Sibel?
So I am thinking, wait a minute. What happened to our plan to stick together? So I start to run with him.
David?
Yeah. We are running through the trees, scared to death. It was hilarious. It was just like in a movie.
Okay, good. Okay, so as you can see, in the rest of the conversation, we changed the verbs to the present. Now, you see, this is still in the past. I wouldn't say there's a rule. Sometimes you can even say everything in the present. That depends on the speaker, what part of your story you want to make more dramatic, right?
So that.
Say that again.
Which specific moment the speaker are trying to focus on that?
Oh, so I would say that this depends on the speaker. For example, you said, maybe something is not like, you don't want to make it dramatic. You don't want to emphasize on that. So you would just say, oh,
just as simple as that.
Sorry?
Just simple as that.
Yeah, like I was walking in the forest and all of a sudden I see this giant this big snake, and I'm scared and I start to run. So when you're doing that, then you are making the story more dramatic. But as you can see here in this phrase, he said it was a weird noise. So he goes back to the past, right? So you see, he keeps like changing he goes from the past to the present, just in the parts that he wants to emphasize. Now, we're going to see another example, okay? Let me this. Okay. Okay. So, well, here we have what the historic present is, right? And we already discussed this. So now let's go to this example. Sibel, can you read here, please?
Okay,
Uh-huh.
for example, right? Okay, for
Yep.
example, if I were to describe the story of how I got delayed for work in the historical present, this
Mhm,
is how I would to do it.
mhm.
Continue.
Okay, so David, can you help me with the example?
So I walk out my house at about 8:45 a.m. and try to book an Uber to go to work. After 10 minutes of trying in vain,
Mhm.
I abandon the app and just start walking along my street to hail a taxi. That doesn't work either. Half an hour later, after I release that no one is willing to go to work locally, I just give it up and start walking to work.
And that's why I'm late today. Okay, good. Give me 1 second. Okay. My mouse disappeared. What happened? Okay, let's see. Okay, there you go. Okay, so here we have one example. And okay. So as you can see here, oh, Jesus. Okay, give me a second because my mouse, I cannot see it here. So I don't know what I'm clicking. Why is that? I don't understand. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, so in this example, this person is telling us a story of, or well, it's telling us what happened or the reason why he's late. As you can see, this happened in the past, right? Everything. But as you can see, he changed all the verbs to the present. Walk out, try, let's see, I abandon, and start walking. So all of the verbs. Now this verb is pronounced as realize.
Yeah,
Real.
realize
Uh-huh.
I
Realize?
forgot.
No, no problem. In this locality. Okay.
Locality.
Mhm. So you see, this happened in the past. We want to make the story more dramatic, so we just change the verbs to the present. Yeah, it's very, very simple. It's not like complicated as you might think. Okay, so now the thing is that you need to know, right? I mean, it's pretty easy. Like even if you see the verbs in the past, you know how to write them in the present. So after this example, we're going to do this exercise. Let's see. Let's delete this. So what are we going to do here? Sibel, can you help me with instructions, please?
Okay. Watch the video about Chandler's ring and then select the right answer.
Okay, here we have 3 options, okay? So just one of them is correct. We're going to watch the video, and after that, we're going to select the right answer. David, can you help me with the 3 choices that we have?
Yeah. Chandler was talking to his mom in the school cafeteria.
Cafeteria.
Cafeteria. And Chandler was talking on the phone in his school cafeteria. Chandler was naked in his school cafeteria.
Uh-huh. Okay, so 3 options. We're gonna watch the video, pay attention because he's gonna tell us his dream. And then you will tell me the right answer. Ready? Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, right.
See if we, okay.
All right, so I'm back in high school. I'm standing in the middle of the cafeteria, and I realize I am totally naked. Then I look down, and I realize there is a phone there. Instead of... That's right. All of a sudden, the phone starts to ring. Now, I don't know what to do. Everybody starts looking at me.
They weren't looking at you before?
Finally, I figure I better answer it. And it turns out it's my mother. Which is very, very weird because she never calls me.
Uh-huh. Do we need to watch it again? Or do we know the answer?
Yeah, please, can you play again?
Okay, good.
I couldn't hear it well, so I am using my headset.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3.
I'm back in high school. I'm standing in the middle of the cafeteria, and I realize I am totally naked. Then I look down, and I realize there is a phone there. Instead of... That's right. All of a sudden, the phone starts to ring. Now, I don't know what to do. Everybody starts looking at me.
They weren't looking at you before?
Finally, I figure I better answer it. And it turns out it's my mother. Which is very, very weird because she never calls me.
Uh-huh. Okay. So, what do you think, Sibel?
Chandler was naked in his school, what he was thinking about, right? And they say the phone started ringing and the people around him look at him, and the mom was calling to him, and he was surprised because the mom never called him.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay. Good. Uh-huh. So, Sibel, A, B, or C?
I'm really, yeah, I think the first one saying that he was naked, and maybe it's true, but it's the reason that he say, and was talking to his mom. I think that's true because he said that mom is talking to him, and was talking to the phone in his school cafeteria. Could be true too. I don't know what's the right answer of the three.
Uh-huh. It's just the sentence that best describes what happened in general. So maybe the 3, like all the things that the sentences mention are true, but we just need to choose one that is the one that best describes what happened in his dream. Like like just one idea. So what do you think, Sibel? A, B, or C? And David?
No, I think it's C because, well, Chandler was try to explain that he realized that was naked in that moment. So basically, the phone appears in a I don't know where, but everybody was expecting about where place, or maybe uh, they thought, where is the phone? And her mom, his mom, sorry, just called him in that moment.
Mhm.
He mentioned that uh, his mom never called him. So
Mhm. Okay.
basically, her mom never, he never replaced the call.
Okay. So A, B, or C? It's time to
Sí,
choose an answer.
sí.
C. Sibel?
Sí.
C? Yes, that's the right answer. Letter C. Why? Letter A says Chandler was talking to his mom in his school cafeteria. So that means like the mom was there in the cafeteria, which is not true. She wasn't there. Now in letter B, Chandler was talking on the phone in his school's cafeteria. Not really. It's at the very end that her mom calls, right? So it's letter C. He was naked. That's the main idea. And at the end is that he receives a call from his mom who never calls, right? So that was the answer. Now let's see. Now, before we watch the video again, we'll try to fill in the transcript below with the correct form of the verbs in parentheses. So you see, within parentheses, you have a verb, and we're gonna write the verb in the blanks. So remember that we're working on the historic present, right? So you know what to do with the verbs. So let's go with the first one, Sibel. And give me one
Okay.
second. Give me 1 second. I'll stop sharing this again because I don't know why, but my mouse keeps disappearing. So it's hard for me to know where I'm clicking. So there we go.
Okay. So back in high school, I am standing in the middle of the cafeteria, and I realize
Okay, wait a second. Realize.
I realize I am totally naked.
Good. David.
Then I looked down and I realized there is a phone, and there is a phone. That's right. That's that's right. All of a sudden, the phone starts to ring.
Good. Okay. Sibel.
Now I don't know what to do. Everybody start looking at me. Finally, I figured I better answer.
Okay, good.
And
I figure I better answer. David. David.
And it's turned out it. Uh,
And it
it's
turns
my
out.
mom. Turns out it is my mother, which which is very weird because she never calls me.
Okay. Okay. So now we're gonna watch the video one more time and look at the verbs, the how you said the verbs. So, and let's pay attention and see if he says the verbs in the present or in the exactly how you told me the verbs. Okay. See.
right, so I'm back in high school. I'm standing in the middle of the cafeteria, and I realize I am totally naked.
Oh, okay, there.
Then I look down and I realize there is a phone there.
Instead of
That's right. All of a sudden, the phone starts to ring. Now, I don't know what to do. Everybody starts looking at me.
They weren't looking at you before?
Finally, I think I better answer it. And it turns out it's my mother. Which is very, very weird because she never calls me.
Okay, so what do you think? Did he say all of the verbs in the present tense? Sibel?
Then I looked, in the past, he used looked down.
What do you think, David?
I think it is okay.
In
I
the
don't
in
know
the
if-
present.
In the present.
Yeah. So he said all the verbs in the present tense. So as you can see, he was trying to make the story more dramatic. So he, instead of using the past tense, he used the simple present and say the dream that he had in the present. So this is basically the historic present, changing the verbs to the present whenever you want to make the story more vivid, right? More, you want to make the other person feel like if the person is experiencing the situation in the same way. So it's very easy, and I don't know if you have any questions about this topic.
No.
No? David?
No, it's okay.
Okay, now just one thing, guys, and let me see. Okay, so, okay. Second. Let's see. Okay, so I'll have to minimize this because my mouse keeps disappearing and it's bothering me. So now let's go to the next slide. Okay, so now we're gonna choose one of the following situations and talk about it using verbs in the present tense to make it more dramatic. So let's start with David. David, you think of a funny experience that you remember from school and tell us, and make your story dramatic. Wow, he disconnected. So Sibel, now you should think of a fun experience that you remember from school or not necessarily from school. And then you need to tell us that experience using, well, using the historic present.
Okay. I am in the high school,
Mhm.
and I am my classmate and I are in break, and a friend of me, well, a classmate is fighting with other classmates, and my classmate start to hit the other girl, and the other girl take the ice cream and put it in the face.
In the face?
In the face, yes. Imagine, or every classmate is are laughing for that because it's so well. Well, my classmate is really bad girl, and the other is a good girl. And imagine the good girl putting the ice cream in the face to the bad girl, and all the classmates are extremely happy for that.
They were
Yeah.
happy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was funny. Yeah. Okay. Good, Sibel. Now, David, think of a dream. Now it's time to think of a dream that you remember and tell us about this dream using the historical present.
A dream. I dreamt to be a professional professional person. So basically, when I was studying, all the time I had that dream in my mind. So I tried to look for a way to continue with my study, but I couldn't in that moment. So I tried to look for I don't know how to say beca,
Scholarship?
a scholarship. But when I tried to send all the documents with the principal, in that moment, a principal changed to another, and that's why when I got to the office of the principal office, I see all the documents, and really in that moment I cried.
Is this a dream that you have or an experience?
It is an experience, but it's at the same time it's a dream that I have right now.
So it's not a dream that you had like when you were sleeping, because that's what I meant.
Oh.
Yeah, a dream that you had, that you dreamed,
Well,
when you were sleeping.
I dream travel to another. I dream traveling to another country, but in that moment when I was flying, the I couldn't be in the place that I was traveling. So basically, in all the dreams, just I was traveling, I was flying, but what do you say that was? Let me a moment.
Which word?
Oh, well, in that moment, the plane never turned out, I think. Or turned off. Oh, never land. The plane never land. So it was like I get frustrated when I was trying to look around and the plane never never got to that place that I dreamed.
Okay. Good. Now, just one suggestion: when you change the verbs to the present, also try to make it like intonation's really important, like the way you tell the story. Because even if you use the verbs in the present, if you don't use the appropriate intonation, that doesn't sound like it is like you're making the story dramatic. For example,
To be honest, I am not used to use the the verbs in base form.
oh no,
Last, I
yeah,
usually that's why I am confusing trying to do
yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. We're used to use the verbs in the past tense, right? So not that I'm correcting you, it's a suggestion, right? So you know,
Yeah,
you remember next
I,
time.
yeah.
Let me give you one example. Like let's go to the okay. So for example here, like remember that time when we were hiking in Utah when we got lost? That was funny. Why? What happened? We were on this trail and it was getting dark. Then Brian says, "Where are we?" Yeah, we couldn't see a thing. And we walked off the trail. It was that bad. Yeah. And there were all these trees around us and we were so lost. And we're thinking, oh no. And we're both getting kind of scared. We just wanted to get out of there. So you see, let's use the appropriate intonation or like make it sound like dramatic, right? Like add like what can I say, like emotion, you know, so that it sounds like we're very exciting, like we're very excited telling the story. That's one suggestion. And now let's
Okay,
go.
thank
Yeah. Now let's go with the next one and try to apply that in this example, right? Steven, now think of a time when someone tried to rob you, like steal your phone or your money or your...
Well, I am in high school,
Mhm.
and my classmate and I returned to our house, and we are walking to our house, and a guy that sell hot dogs tried to say me something.
Mhm.
I don't put attention of that because I try to don't pay attention when the people are talking, because sometimes they are saying bad words or other words that I don't like to hear.
Mhm.
But in that moment, I pay attention and I return to say, "What do you want?" And when I say that, I see a gun, a man that tried to stole me, and the man that sell hot dog use the knife to say the other, okay, go away of here. And I am shocking. I am shocking watching the situation around my classmate and me, because two girls are walking. In mine, I am really surprised of that. Seriously.
Wow. Oh my gosh, like how I can't even imagine that the guy was pointing a gun at you.
No, not me. The guy that sell hot dogs,
Hot dogs. Yeah.
hot dogs, use the knife to say the other man, go away,
Ah,
don't do anything for
yeah.
them. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that's so scary.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
No, my
When, how long
God.
ago? When you were in high school?
In high school, was in 1998.
19.
1998.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was only 2 years after I was born. So I was 2 by that time.
Oh my God.
A long time ago. Okay, thank you very much, Sibel. Now let's go with David. Think of a time when someone tried to rob you.
Basically, I just have one experience with that happened. But by the way, it happened when I was in the place in the academy that I start learning English in that moment. So I didn't notice or that happened in that moment. So basically, when I realized, I I got scared. So I was frustrated with because I have in the wallet the payment of the month. So in that day, so
Wow.
I didn't realize who was the man or women that do that.
Now, can you tell us a little bit more about it in using the historical present?
It's difficult, but I will try.
Yeah.
I am taking the class in the academy. I learn English, so I noticed that my wallet is not in my pants. So by the way, I am in the classroom in that moment, and I say to the teacher, I lost my wallet. My wallet. I need to go for to look for it. But my teacher said the class need to continue. So I get frustrated in that moment and just got out of the classroom and I look for the wallet. But I have the payment in there. So when I am trying to look for the wallet, I just see my wallet in the parking place.
In the parking place.
But just oh yeah, just my personal document are there. So the payment just left.
Wait, so someone took your payment out of your wallet and just left your wallet there with your documents inside?
Yeah, basically the security person of the place was taking off the place that a person left the wallet, and I say it's mine.
Wow. So how much money did you lose?
All the payment in that moment I paid in the academy around $60. So I have to explain to the administration in that moment, and I said if I have the opportunity to give the payment tomorrow, because in that moment I didn't have the money.
Yeah. Wow, that's a sad period. I'm so sorry, David. Well, but at least, I mean, like you lost it, no one, like you were not walking in the street and someone tried to steal your money, right? So, well, so I think a similar situation has happened to all of us, right? Like sometimes we lose money or something that is very valuable.
For
So,
that
yeah.
case,
Mhm.
I don't use my wallet in my back. I just use in the front.
Like in your jeans.
Yeah, in my jeans in front,
Mhm.
in
Okay.
my pocket.
In your pockets. Okay, good. Now let's pay attention to this phrases like pay attention, steal, I'm shocked. And here with when we use these phrases or like clauses, who the man was. So the verb goes at the end. Because if we say who was the man, it's like we are making it a question, like who was that man? So who the man was. The verb goes at the end. And security guard. Okay, so those are some words that you can practice. And now we're gonna take the quiz. We're finally gonna take the quiz. So any questions before we start?
I think all is good.
Okay, so let me see here. 1 second. Okay. I don't know why this is not letting me. So, okay. Yeah. That's something I want to explain from the quiz. Okay, so just there's one part in the quiz like this one, and I want to make sure I explain it before you take the quiz so it's not confusing, because I thought it might be confusing for you. So so in here you have 4 phrases, right? And you need to use them to complete the story here. So you just need to select A, B, C, and D. Like that will be the order of the sentences, right? Like if you think this sentence is A, then you click here. If you think this is this is the next sentence, you click B, and so on, right? So A will be the first one, B second one, C third one, and D the last one. Okay, and that is to complete the story here.
Try to make sense.
Yeah, the story needs to make sense. It needs to go in order. Yeah. So now, have you taken the quiz on Google Forms? Have you taken the quiz there before?
No, I never.
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna send you the link, and you only click on the link and you will be able to take the quiz. Now, please let me know if you cannot listen to the audio, because there's one student that she couldn't join the class. So I sent her the link and she told me that she couldn't open the listening. So she couldn't play it. So I think she was telling me that she thinks that it was her internet, but just in case, let me know so I can play it for you. Now you will have 30 minutes to complete this test. 30 minutes, only that. And as soon as you're done, please take a screenshot. Don't forget to do this. Take a screenshot and send it to me, to my WhatsApp, okay? I think I will receive the scores, but just if something happens, I want to have your screenshots. Please don't forget to add your email at the beginning and your name. You will see there, it will ask you for your email and name. And then you just take the test, and I'll set a timer for that, okay? Any questions?
No.
No.
Okay, so
But the link, you send the link on Zoom chat.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll send it here. As soon as I send it, I'm gonna start a timer for 30 minutes, okay? If you have questions related to the quiz, you can ask me. And if you can't listen to the audio, just let me know so I can play it for both, okay? So 1 second. let's see. Okay, so the link is there. Try to open it and let me know if you can't. Were you able to open it? David?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, Sibel, were you able to
Yes.
open the link? Okay, good.
Yes.
Type your email address and your last name, please. You have 30 minutes now.
Okay. Your last name. Okay. Ay, what happened? Okay. I don't know what to I do. I don't know what to do. I need to open again. I don't know what happened, but disappeared.
What happened, Sibel?
Okay, no, I'm here again.
Okay, good.
Mhm.
Sure.
Yes.
Have a question.
Yes. Tell me, David.
I I don't remember what to say about the part that we have to put the sentence in order to the form a story.
Uh-huh. So,
Basically, the
mhm,
order is A, B, C, D, right? Or
yes.
C, B, D.
Yeah, so you will see the 4 sentences, David, and if you like, and you will see the columns, right? If you think that the first sentence is the first one, so then you click on A. Now, if, for example, the last sentence, you think that's the sentence that goes next, that means that is letter B, right? Sentence B. So then you
And
click
so on,
on
so on.
B. So does
Okay.
that make sense?
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You guys, you have 11 minutes left, okay?
Okay.
Okay, guys, you only have 4 minutes left, okay? 4 minutes left.
Okay. Teacher, I send you, but I don't know if I have to take the screenshot to see the score or to open the score.
Yes, what I need to see is your score. How many points you got?
I
Okay.
send you, but I return. I send you the exam, but I return and I couldn't see. Ah,
Okay, let me see. Did you send it to my WhatsApp or where did you send it?
no, I send well, they say send enviar.
Yeah. So after you send it, can you see something that says see your score or ver tu puntuación?
Yeah, but I don't know why I said I returned and I couldn't see it. Oh my God, I couldn't see the punctuation.
Okay, what about you, David? Did you take the screenshot?
Yeah, I take it.
Okay, so send it to my WhatsApp. So there's no way you can go back, Sibel, and see your score?
No, I tried. Oh my God, I don't know.
No,
what
don't
I
worry,
do.
don't worry. I think I can see your score here, just in case if for some reason I can't, I wanted the screenshot, but I think I'm able to see it here, so don't worry.
Ah, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
I was shocking, seriously. Oh my God, what did I do? Oh my God.
No,
Okay.
no problem. Let me check.
Actually, I send it.
Okay,
See?
yeah, I think I got it. Let me see, David, 1 second.
Ah,
Yeah, okay, yeah, good. Were you able to listen to the audio, David?
yeah, I listened.
Okay, let me see, Sibel. Okay. 1 second. Mm. Okay, so time's over. Let me see. Yeah. So Valencia is your score, is your last name, right, Sibel?
Yes, Valencia.
Yeah. For some reason, I can only see the last name. Okay. Yeah, so I can see your score here.
Okay.
See, so you got, okay. Yeah, and David, yeah. Good, yeah, no problems, Sibel. So,
Okay.
yeah, good. So, let's see. So we only have four minutes left. So we're gonna stop the class here. Okay, and I don't know if you have any questions about the topics that we studied so far, like the verbs plus gerunds or infinitive, or the historical present, or what was the topic that we studied at the beginning? Oh, continuous verbs, right?
Oh, teacher, I have a question.
Yes, tell me.
I tried to open the link for the to recap the classes, but I couldn't.
Uh-huh. So to watch the classes again, the YouTube link.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
opened it, but the the website say that no, don't have any videos on there.
Okay. What about you, Sibel? Were you able to watch the videos?
Yes, I watched the videos, but I don't know if well, in this moment I have a new phone because I have a problem with my other phone,
Mhm.
and but I only see my last videos in YouTube, and I can click the video and enter on the Speak English, the page of Speak English, and I can check the whole videos.
Oh, okay. So
If
David, I will try to send the link again, or just the link of the YouTube channel, so you can look for my classes there. Okay, I'll do it on the WhatsApp group.
okay, yeah, because that link is doesn't show me any videos.
Okay, yeah. So don't worry, I will send another link, and you let me know if you can find my videos. Okay.
Okay,
Any other questions?
no, sir. Thank you.
No.
Okay, I'll see you on Monday. Okay.
See you on Monday, teacher.
Okay.
Okay. Have a nice weekend. Okay.
Have a wonderful weekend.
Okay. Thank
Have a
you.
wonderful weekend too. Bye bye.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.